Hey everyone, today we are back in the puppy pack. Let's go. We actually made it back to standard packs. Every now and then I'll just do a couple runs in each pack. Sometimes I'll go for a gauntlet run, but I kind of stopped doing that after getting hard stuck on golden pack for those runs. I think I was doing the gauntlet out of order too. I don't know if there's a specific order you need to do it. I guess I need to go and rewatch Rev GT and brush up on that since he has been the master of the gauntlet lately. But we are here today to focus on the puppy pack. The puppy pack is one of my favorite packs in the game. It holds a very special place in my heart. With starting out playing the game, it was the second pack I played after the free-to-play turtle pack. I think back then when I started playing, I think puppy pack was kind of the natural progression for the second pack, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I know Star Pack was available too. But the natural progression for me went Turtle Pack, Puppy Pack, and then I remember my brother telling me, okay, now the game's gonna get a little tricky. You have a decision between Star Pack and Golden Pack. Star Pack is the strawberries, Golden Pack is the trumpets, and he explained both to me. I think I went Golden Pack at that point, and saved Star Pack for later. So, the Puppy Pack. Very, very strong pack. Can be somewhat intimidating for a new player, but I don't think as intimidating as the other packs because this has very many similarities to Turtle Pack. A lot of good scaling, and that's typically how I play Puppy Pack is either set up for a huge pivot, turn 9 to 11 pivot, where you bring in a bunch of tier 5s and 6s, maybe a Doberman, hint hint bonus clips, pretty epic bonus clip in the end. There's some very strong synergies you can get cooking within though. Of course, I'm just looking in the shop here, of course you have the mole and the whole perk synergy, but you also have toys and a toy synergy. So you see I freeze the Gharial there. Very surprised I'm bringing in the Caterpillar with how weak my team is right now. It's actually kind of shocking watching this. And I throw the lasagna on the Gharial. That means I probably do not want to keep the bat on my team, which is a little bit of a surprise. And we get the melon with the Gharial. So looking back at how this run formed is very interesting to me on what route we take and what the final team is, because this is not a pure scaling run. We get some good scaling because with Puppy Pack you need it to a certain point. But then we make the pivot on the team and we build the team in a way that we have very, very strong abilities, and it all centers around the Gharial and the Chameleon. The Chameleon has made its appearance in many weekly packs recently. Very, very strong pet. It can copy the toy as an ability for the pet. If it's a break toy, it'll activate on feint. So something like this melon, we'll see it activate on feint in battle. The Chameleon, extremely strong with pets like the Bad Dog, but I think it's also strong with pets like Gharial, or obviously you have the Stinky Sock with the Stingray, and then of course you have the strongest of them all, the other, besides the Bad Dog, the Mongoose with Peanuts and Coconut. So let's talk a little bit more about the Gharial. Of course, we just got the melon. You also have two sniping abilities, one being the foam sword and one being the toy gun, I believe. One of them will target the last enemy and one of them will target the least healthy enemy. I think I'm getting that right. I hope I'm getting that right. And look at this, more of kind of a greed play. Bring in a chicken, which is a very interesting play again. And here we go. At the point, looking back at this, I think I was forced into this foam sword. If you look at my team right now, I don't have much scaling going. I've thrown a lasagna on the Gharial, and the Gharial has a melon. There's no real point to put a melon on anyone else at this stage in the run. Could, I guess, put it on a Chameleon, but the thing just has no stats right now. So yeah, kind of funny evaluating after the fact. I did do this run, this specific run would have been weeks ago. Some of the bonus clips maybe last week or so. I'm not sure exactly. These clips were just kind of done over time, and I just kind of handpick for the video, and then just kind of delete the whole folder and start again. And you'll probably see another puppy pack video in a month or two. So turn 8, very, very crucial turns here as we enter the late game. There's a caterpillar there. I figure, okay, well, we can buy this, take a level up on 9. Turn 9 level up, amazing. And then that's usually where runs are kind of make or break in puppy pack. Kind of like in these weeklies we have right now where there's axolotl and it absolutely takes over. If you don't hit the axo early, you might be in trouble. So here we actually are going to pass up one of the best scalers in the game, the elephant seal it looks like. We're going to take the octopus. The reason I love the octopus so much is because, I should say with the Gharial, is because the Gharial snipe abilities do 6 damage, and that's exactly what the octopus does as well. So I thought it was really cool. I think I'm recognizing it right now. I'm like, oh, we're just doing a bunch of 6 damage snipes? Yeah. Octopus, welcome to the team permanently. Let's go all in on it. It's kind of tough with the octopus though, because if you're not winning trades, you're only getting 1 trigger. It's kind of tough. But you see, finally, our team had a huge power spike because we got the level 3 caterpillar, which turns into the butterfly, copies the highest stats on the enemy team. So it worked out pretty well there. But we're still on the clock. We have no permanent scaling going. Kind of just a tough spot to be. And here we go. The dragon shows up. So considering there's only 3 pets we really want to keep permanently, yeah, might as well get some dragon scaling going. It's turn 10, so it's a great turn to just take the scaling and kind of roll with it. Figure out the rest later. And with 3 gold left, we get a Gharial. Very, very crucial, very lucky. So yeah, Foam Sword is 6 damage to the lowest health. And then Toy Gun is 6 damage to the last enemy. And at level 2, it triggers 2 times. So kind of like our level 2 octopus, right? And we have a level 2 chameleon. Oh wait, we took a melon. That's kind of funny. So now that we have the scaling, it's like, alright, let's go all out with the Gharial. Now we take the melons. We have survived long enough. Do not need the mongoose for the coconuts. There's the dragon level up actually, which is pretty cool. And 6 trophies, 3 hearts, turn 11. We have a level 2 dragon now. It's a great spot to be in the game. You know what's going to happen next. We're going to spam a bunch of tier 1s. It looks like we're even passing a chocolate. But our toy's going to break next turn. So I think the main focus is going to be finding another Gharial. Not sure if we're going to find it next turn. Interesting team order, but as you see, getting the melon onto the octopus is very crucial. Now I could have just bought a melon, but if I rolled to buy melons, I probably would not have had a level 2 dragon by now. So kind of a, you know, high value Gharial buy there, even though we missed out on a foam sword for a couple turns. Not the end of the world. So this is looking great, and we roll into not 1, but 2 Gharials, exactly what we need to sustain us through the end of the game. Honestly, it's just perfect. And I'm blanking out right now, having a complete brain fart. Is there waffle in Puppy Pack? I don't know why, I'm just... because if there's no waffle in Puppy Pack, then that is some clutch Gharials right there. Don't think we've used one this run, so I don't think there is. We run into some peanut butter. Peanut butter just doesn't seem like it slaps that hard. Kind of unfortunate. And I'm freezing 2 pets in my shop to roll for tier 1s. I know why, because we want to end on the chameleon, which gives us more snipes. There's a chocolate. Interesting decisions. We did get like some decent scaling, so maybe at this point we say, yeah, you know, scaling, who needs it? Who needs it? Run into a Panther team. An Axo Panther. Ooh. The melons actually absorbed some of the Panther hits. That was huge. Man, those teams, you come across sometimes and you're like, oh, this team could easily just wipe the floor of us. So, 9 trophies, 3 hearts. It's time to make the final pivot. What better way than to pivot in a Puma? So we have a level 3 Gharial, 2 level 2 Chameleons, a level 1 Puma. Count up the levels. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 8 6 damage snipes. And you see the one from the toy at the beginning was actually showing us 12 because the Puma, so just kind of combine those. Or it does what it should, it doubles the damage. And then we have the Octopus as well. Absolutely roll through that team. Pretty good matchup there. The Gharial, such a cool team. And check this out. Just some highlights here. I was going for some 5 of a kinds, it looks like, in Puppy Pack. So this one, I had a bunch of Panthers going. Does not look like this is really a 5 of a kind opportunity, but a multiple Panther, pretty cool. And I decided to throw the lemon instead of leveling up the Chili Panther. Interesting decision there. But yeah, we're going to roll through just a couple highlights, kind of bonus clips here, and then have a longer bonus clip with music of more of a meta, kind of normal Puppy Pack run that I usually do with the meta scaling. So here, taking some great scaling. I mean, this team is kind of popping off. Turn 16, pretty scary. 2 Pie Panthers, 1 Chili Panther, and we get microbed. And that's all it takes in Puppy Pack. 1 microbe with a level 3 Caterpillar, a Skewer, GG's. So here's another. It looks like I'm going for a Buffalo 5 of a kind. Not the most exciting, but this is something in Puppy Pack that when I first started grinding 5 of a kinds, this is one of the pets that kind of stood out to me as maybe being an easier possibility in Puppy Pack. Still don't think I've ever gotten it done, so maybe I'm wrong about that. But yeah, got the dragon frozen. Honestly, this setup with the dragon, the absolute ideal setup. Yeah, don't even level up the dragon. Just start buy-selling tier 1s. Get these pets very, very close to 50-50. And then bring in some more. And it's only turn 14 here. So this team seems a lot more scaled up than our other teams. This is the glory of Puppy Pack. You never really know what's going to be lurking around every corner. And it seems like the perks are popular again. So the Axolotl, if you don't know, it's a very, very broken scaler right now. Puppy Pack has a lot of perks available. So yeah, it's very popular. So maybe a lot of that stuff I said in the beginning, in this current state, maybe Puppy Pack is a little bit rougher than the other packs. So, this run here is, what are we doing here? Oh, it looks like we're setting up for another pivot. So this is kind of very similar. We have the level 3 Caterpillar with the rice on it, the chicken with the rice on it, and check that. Looks like we are not looking to sell the Caterpillar. We are going to bring in more Caterpillars. The Caterpillars are cool. Usually people are running big unit go smash or a certain form of that in Puppy Pack. So if you get it to level 3 rather quickly and can match their power and then have another pet with stats like the hare that we got going right now, you can get some good stuff cooking. And check this out. There's a level 3 hatching chick. And I think I'm going to try to go for it. There's no reason to really get stats on the Caterpillar other than just providing some snipe protection. You would think that I would stack this Caterpillar. Instead, we're going to throw the chocolate. If I stacked it, we could get very close to level 3 this turn, but not. I thought we would be able to get level 3. But yeah, let's see what happens. This is this is very interesting to watch back, seeing that I actually went for teams like this. Oh, the rice dolphins. You gotta fear the rice dolphins. You gotta respect them. And here we go. This is a different run. Apparently, I went for it multiple times. trying to have the skewers carry me, but no, it didn't work out. So here we go. This is going to be the final bonus clip, riding off into the sunset. And this is one of my favorite ways to play Puppy Pack. You see I have rice on a lot of things, level 2 hatching chick, level 1 lobster. So we're just setting up for a big old pivot. And it looks like I was just waiting to find the Doberman. And usually, if you bring in a Doberman, you're not going to get utilization out of it originally. You're just going to basically bring it in as a unit with no ability and try to focus some scaling on it and set up for the big pivot maybe in a turn or two. So that's what we're doing here, hoping to get the level 2 lobster, so when we bring in the rest of the team, we can get those lobster stats and make it a little bit easier pivot. And yeah, these pivots are some of my favorites, so I hope you enjoy. If you hung around this long, I really do appreciate it. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. We are getting very, very close to 1,500 subs, and that just blows my mind. I can't even comprehend some of these numbers, so yeah. With all that being said, hope you have a fantastic day. We'll catch you in the next one.
there's no doubt. Gotta get out of this small town. You took my heart from me, now you're everywhere I see. Set me free, let me fly, let me find new kinds of highs. We're just wasting here, waiting for another year. We both know the score, we're unspoken. You took my heart, it's already broken. You don't have to wait, I can take the pain. I will surrender, let me go on a new adventure. It's my time, watch me build another life. Find another space, explore the world and find my place. Hope you find some peace of mind. Hope the night was worth your time. Threw my heart away, we won't see another day. We both know the score, we've been here once before. So many words unspoken, you took my heart, it's already broken. You don't have to wait, I can take the pain. I will surrender, let me go. It's a new adventure. On a new adventure. Adventure.